I just had a comments exchange with HT's EDC regarding old-timer knives and the Delrin plastic handles. And I basically said that I thought they were too slippery, this Delrin. Although I like the way it looks. And I mentioned this old-timer Bowie that I got. I think it cost me $15 at the Tractor Supply. And if memory serves, it came in a blister pack with this little slip joint here, which is a very simple one, no liners, but it's cool. It's pretty solid. It's got nice geometry on it. So actually, in the end, I rated this little slip joint a lot higher than the Bowie, which I just found never cut, and it just wasn't properly sharpened. And I've played around with it, actually, funnily. When I got it, I played around with it, sharpening this, the clip out here, and I pretty much left the edge. So I mentioned all of this to HT's EDC, and he said, well, sharpen the thing up and get slicing, which in my case will probably be more like slashing, but yeah. A sus órdenes, mi jefe! I immediately went to the sink and grabbed my roughest sharpening stone and gouged a great big semicircle out of the blade there but I hit it hard. And I took down this bevel, which was really, it was like, the hollow was like this, and then it came out again before going into the final bevel. And that's terrible. I mean, that's just badly finished. It's not, I don't think that's stronger. I think that's actually a severe weakness, having that geometry. If you go and chop into something, because, you have to visualize, but you can see that that's innately weak. It's gonna, this wider area here is gonna put tremendous pressure on the thinner area behind, and you're gonna get a buckle. And that's probably what I did on my sword and on my Dawson Knives Bowie. That's probably how I caused those edges to buckle. So really, a lot of these knives, even the ones that cost hundreds of dollars, you have to spend significant time on them with stones or with whatever, a belt grinder or whatever. You have to hit them hard to get them to a good point, performance-wise. And so why I shouldn't have done that for a $15 knife if I've been willing to do it for a $150 knife, say, that's just goofiness. So I never really used this thing properly, but I'm about to go out and try it properly now that it's got a proper edge on it. And because I thought, well, let me make a little video about this just to show HT that, yeah, man, I went straight to the sink and sharpened the knife. Show you that this badge fell out within seconds, probably, of me getting the thing out of the package. And showed you the slip joint that came with it. And while I was looking for this one in my shoebox of slip joints, I also pulled out this one, which I thought is kind of an interesting comparative study, to say, wow, how the mighty have fallen, right? I'm fairly sure that this is a US one from back in the day. Beg your pardon. Yeah, Schrade USA. So, you can put these side to side and you can certainly see, I mean, it's not even supposed to be the same knife, right? So it's not really a fair comparison. However, because I did that, I said, well, hang on a second, because HT's talking about his 1980s, 70s or 80s maybe, old timer, right? And saying how he loves this Delrin and it's got a great grip on it. And because I always saw that this looks pretty much like the same stuff, well, I mean, from this one to this one, it's got this striation, okay? But listen, versus this, nothing, okay? Is that just pocket wear? Oh, okay, I can get it to sound, but not as much, not nearly as much. There's a different feel. And if I go like this, my goodness, what a difference. This feels grippy. It feels grippy like polished bone. And with this, it feels slippery. Like a hard, wet skateboard wheel. I mean, I might be over-exaggerating, but it's a different feel. It is a different feel. And this one does feel grippier to me. Now, as I say, could that just be pocket wear? I don't know. Interesting hafting going on here, huh? Cheers, HT. Flashing test coming up.